All right, we just hit that go live button on Facebook. I know the race is not going to start for a couple minutes here. We're getting the 50s off the track, and they're making some last-minute touch-ups to the course here. We're going to do our national anthem in a minute. But before we do that, I don't know if you guys knew the Bromley Racing family. Trevose, Pennsylvania, Bromley Motorcycles. They were Barry Carson's sponsor for probably his entire racing career until they closed their shop. 3 generations of pro flat track racers. They ran the PA State Hare Scramble Series. They've been involved in motocross, all disciplines of racing. We unfortunately lost Generation 3, Danny Bromley last night, in pro race at Lima, Ohio. A couple guys went down in front of Dan and he ran into him, and he did not survive that crash. And Dan was 30-something. I'm not exactly sure how old he was, but he had a family of his own. So I would just like to ask for a minute of silence, and that you offer your condolences and prayers and thoughts up to that family. All right, thanks very much for that. If you didn't know that family, reach out to them and try and give them some comfort in any way that you can. We're finishing up our track prep here. They're getting the first class into the gate. Let's get this Star Spangled Banner going. Of course, we got ads we got to skip, right? Bear with me, folks. All right, God bless the USA. 250 years this coming 4th of July. We're going to celebrate. Please celebrate responsibly. We want to see you all back here. God, please cover everyone on our track today and get us home safely. Let's go racing. All right. Plus A and B, 25 plus C on the gate. Doublin Gap's 30th anniversary, round 4 of the MDRA MX Racing Series. Let's do it. On the gate, 25A, Isaiah Baker, Casey Clark, Matthew Bailey, James Weaverly, and Brad Main. Coming off on a stagger start, Christopher Yothers in the C Division. Jordan Weaver, Cole Vinovich, Jordan Miller, Matthew Bowers, Jacob Gardner, Brandon Raymond, Matthew Shockey, Sean Troutman, David D. Filippo, and Ryan Shiplin. College Point Scoreboard, you should be well in the staging. Race number 2. Race number 2, guys, start heading to the gate. Plus 50, plus 40 BC, at plus 60. Thank you. Here we go. Hey, JW's watching on the live feed, buddy. I tell you what, this track has been, it rained for 2 hours solid yesterday morning, and you know how well this track crew whips things into shape here at Doublin Gap. You wouldn't know it rained. They were ordering this morning. Pretty amazing stuff. 30 years of experience here, putting races on, and it's longer than that because they were helping before it. 2-minute board might be out. We're getting ready to go racing here at Doublin Gap. Hey, remember, live time is on the MDRA website, not your normal channel. There's a QR code. You can go up to the story trailer, take a picture of that. Just log on to MDRA, click on the fast track results link, or come up here to registration, and we'll make sure you get that dialed in. 2-minute board is up. Here we go. First gate drop of the day. I got the number 114, Lacey Clark, right out of Action Motorsports with the lead. 258 is 9, guys. And they're off. 11 entries in this class. Let's see you just see that first turn. First, everyone clean. It's a 487. Here's the turn. Here's the whole shot. Down for that third place spot. College boys, schoolboy 1, you should be up into the tunnel, getting ready to stage. Photo number 3 of the day, plus 50, plus 40 BC, plus 60. You should be on your way. After that, race number 4, we have 250A and 250B. We're lining up on the gate here at Doublin Gap.
Yeah.
Why does it do that? There, we're back.
All right. Lap number 1. Lap number 1. The leader's coming around. So 114 Casey Clark in the lead. All right, the 114 of Casey Clark, the usual race of Isaiah Baker, Matthew Gale, number 268, number 268 is in third place. 25 Rusty and Sean Troutman, number 804 running out front ahead of Ryan Simplett and Matthew Shockey.
I do this and that. That way I can get a little bit of different angle, right?
Yeah.
All right, I got my hell with Brock Conley up here in the booth with me. He's my part-time helper announcer. Brock's racing today. Casey Clark is out to a commanding lead in the 25 plus AB division. Second place guy through finish line is going to be Matthew Bailey. He's moved up a spot. He's 14 seconds back. Clark's been out here doing this a long time. A couple of years on. Probably in some of the best shape of his racing career.
Gets back after it.
Thanks everybody for tuning in to the live feed on Pratt Mag Media. We'll try to keep it exciting there. I hope the sound is good. Everybody give me a thumbs up on the sound.
We've been working at that for a couple of races now, trying to get this sound good on this. They want me to spend money. I'm not spending money. If anybody gives us a thumbs up on the sound, we appreciate it.
Lining up on the gate for motor number 2. College boy, Covert. I'm sorry, Brandon Martin. Landon Jackson. Jay Covert. Uh-oh, we got a boy down Give me a couple minutes to figure out who you are. College boy division going up on race 2. Schoolboy 1, I got James Babish, Alex Pence, Brody Tanner, Callie Hill, Trenton Pence, Chase DeFebo, Austin Phelps, David Brady, Connor Smith, Evan Johnson, Thomas Joy, and Josiah Hipplesteel. Should be a good race. Should be good action.
I got Austin Phelps winner.
Brock's calling Austin Phelps for the win. White flag is out on this first photo of the day. Plus 50, you guys should be in staging. 250 A&B will be up next, race number 4.
What is 125?
What's that?
Is it 125 or college book?
That's college boy. All right.
What is college book?
I got Clancy Clark out front, followed by Matthew Bailey and Isaiah Baker in the 25 plus AB class. They are on their last lap. Plus 25 feet. The 804 Sean Troutman, Elizabethville, Pennsylvania, is leading Ryan Shiplet and Matthew Shockey, top 3 in that 25 plus C division.
Jim!
The lead is a close race up front though in that class there.
Jim, guess who just joined?
What?
South Fork MX.
Are they online watching?
It says South Fork MX.
That's awesome. I know those guys. I want to thank everybody who's tuning into the live feed here. We got 25 plus A racers on the gate right now. Next up, College Boy.
College boy is in the gate, and Schoolboy 1 should be some good racing. That Schoolboy fans, you gotta watch it. Go, go, go. Go. What flag is out on this first photo of the day. Plus 50, plus 40 BC, plus 60. You guys should be in staging. 250 gate, 250 feet is the fourth photo of the day, followed by photo number 5, 85, 12 to 15, and 85, 9 to 11 cc. Checkered flag is out. It's Jason Clark with the win, 23 seconds over Matthew Bailey. Over Sean Troutman in that C division. You gotta watch that shifty shipper. He's not shifty at all, but he's usually on top. All right, we're getting ready to rock and roll, baby, on this next photo of the day. Thank you all for coming out to Doublin Gap Motocross Park, 30th anniversary. Raffle before kickoff. MDRA MX Racing. Glad to be here. I'm going to see who they drop first. College boy. I got 6 entries. Schoolboy 1, I got 12. Who's faster? College boy or schoolboy? Those are comments up on live feed. I'm curious to see what you think. We're going to find out here in a minute. Here we go. Bam! College boy, out of the gate. Boy, out of the game, I got a white flag out front. Then he goes over. I'm being rolled. Number 1 front. Up here, my coach, Dr. Brock, he's calling Austin Phelps on this one. We will see what happens. Time will tell, right? Hey, plus 50, plus 40 BC, plus 50. You guys should be getting ready to load into that tunnel. All right, we're getting about around one lap down here. It's coming to the winning second. Green flag is out. One lap in the book for Powers Boy. Let's go out Jake Coburn for some of these guys are going to be up and running now. They really. Casey Clark took that win over there in that first race of the day. 25 plus racing. Casey's got to be 40 plus, I think, racing against some much younger riders there. Right now, college boy, I got Jake Coburn out front. Talking about Brady Clark brothers chasing, one brother chasing one brother. Oh, the Doublin gap, everybody. On the FS dial, Rat Bag Media on the live broadcast from the booth.
Troutman's watching, Southwark is watching, Conrad is watching, Garges is watching. Thanks everyone for following along. I know we don't have a lot of views on the video feed, but you pick up on the announcing. Someone's at home, can't be here, you know what's happening. About by the 100 of Talon Hill and the 418 at Emmett Johnson, they're all kind of glued together there. Let's see what happens. Fourth place is about 15 seconds back there. Right now, I got the old guys getting Eric Winger, Jim Jackson, Robert McWhorter, Joel Brown. That would be a good race just because they're over 50. Don't need anything to Plus 4 to DC, Eric Burnett, Justin Strickler, Thomas Taylor Jr., Jared Johnson, Tom Navier, Baglier East, Tom Floyd, Doug Stowers, and Brad Barton round out the 40 plus DC field. They're going to be a strategy. Brad Younger, long-time Doublin Gap racer, along with Michael Wetzel. Michael told me from the racer back here at the very beginning of that on the racetrack. White flag out. In the college boy division, I got Jay Colbert still. Coburn. Keep wanting to put him out there. Jay Coburn still hanging on to that lead. Second and a half back, I got Braden Carville, and then Colbert, Braden Martin,
on that schoolboy one division. We got 2 laps down. The Elton Sharks still holding on to the lead over Evan Johnson and Calvin Hill.
All right.
All right, I got our H classes loaded into the gate. Looks like we're going to have a silver winning college boy, and Austin Phelps is holding on to the lead in schoolboy 1. 50 plus age classes, 42C. This 150 are on the page. 258, 252, should be in race number 4. Race number 5. 85. 12 to 15, 85, 9 to 11. You guys will be thinking about getting up there station. 85, 12 to 15, 9 to 11. You have to station 2. Again, the signal, the garden sideways. Here we go. James down. That's probably going to be maybe your 42. I'm not sure how they're doing this. They're going to put 50s and 50s together. You'll be able to catch some more track talk from the ground captain and all these great racers out here from Doublin and the MDRA, right? All right, Austin Phelps was your winner over Emmett Johnson and Trent Pence in that schoolboy 1 division. And as expected, Jake Covert held on for the win in college boy. Green flag is out, 1 lap down. That's right, Eric Hickman out front. Out here, bunched up. The 154 there, out front, followed by Richard Smith and Doug Stouter. 1 lap down. Thomas Davis ready to go. Russell is Ron Center out of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Hey, anyhow, if you're racing here at the Doublin 30th anniversary, we thank you all for being here. Round 4 next time. MDRA MX Series. Good racing. All right. So I got my A and B guys loaded into the gate. Race number 4, race 5, 85. Be up there. Get ready. Race number 6. 57 to 8. 54 to 6. We got to get in together so we'll get down in a minute.
Back to the action at hand. Our leaders are coming through here, stuck together like glue in that 60-plus racing division. Could be everybody's fault. We still have another lap after this one. We will see what happens. DC, we have Fox still holding on to the lead over Shippensburg. Doug Stout was before the President Skipper in fifth. 60, Mike Wessel still leads the way over Ryan Sender. Through the 19th, after 3 days ahead, we're going to have a Friday practice between the 5. Friday practice between the 5. 2 days of racing. That's the final and the MDRA shootout. So, OU MDRA racing, go out here and do it. You got to kick the butt again. All right, last time around, I got a lead change. That the quarter guy worked his way around. Joel Brown into second, and the 164 winner laying on the track, taking a dirt lap. He's back up on the move though. So that completely changed over there. Scoring out there. 40 plus BC. Jared Dunn still holding on to the lead. Ricky Smith, not mistaken, not much of a change there. They all are for Richard Smith, right on Johnson's man. Anything could happen there. Let's see. And Ryan Stetler is made the move on Mike Wester in that 60 plus division. Still the lead. He's going out to go. Second flag is out. Looks like McWhorter held on for the win in that 60, or I'm sorry, that 50 plus division. Yeah. Followed by Joel Brown and Eric Winker. Up next, this should be good. I got 3 gas guys. Timothy Dean, Cole Miller, Landon Jenkins, Dr. Palmer, Luke Langdon, Austin Chuck, Alan Craft, should be good.
Send them, I'm getting them, send them. I'm here on the one talking. Send them, guys. Let's get her done. 258 racing action. I was there more riders. What we got? A lot of action. It was down this weekend. A lot of practice going on. I was doing get down. Bam. Whoa. Green light going to the first turn. These old eyes can't see that far. I bet that's the number 19. Set on the Little League Championship this year. We did a rider profile on him and a couple of the other G-race guys. In our last issue, or our first issue, we come back issue of that one. Check that out. And then our Facebook is media. Check that out, share it around. You could get on the track, race number 4, race number 5. One lap down, we got cardboard with the lead. Here goes the gap for our 30th anniversary race, MDRA, round number 4. Luke Lehman was at number 5, but 294, I couldn't read his number, so good stuff. Up next, 85, 12 to 15 division, race number 5, Aiden Willingham, Derek Martin, Charles Burnett, Eli Coon, Sullivan Hicks, Taylor Brady, Dominic Snyder, Hunter Garrison, Jacob King, Ariel Mike, and Wells Perkins round out here. These guys out here, Buffalo start to put a hammer on, pull away. All these things up there, this is not good to go. 85, 90, actual fights are going to be your suspects for race number 5. Where's the division? Race 6, still out front. He's back in 5th place now from the looks of the day. So they're doing good out there, making things happen on this Doublin tracker. No pro racing this weekend, so we got nothing to report there. Red Bud will be next week, celebrating the 250th anniversary of our country.
That's a big deal, people. If you don't think it is, do a little research.
We've come a long way, and I know we're pretty messed up, but there's a whole lot more that are a whole lot more messed up than we are. Trying to get you a little, I only got 2 angles here for the booth. So there's 5 on that side. And I can't go wide angles because YouTube doesn't like that either. Doing these live videos, they got all these rules, you know what I mean? Land of the free, home of the brave. White flag is out. White flag is out for the 558 of Braden Carpal out of Montville, Pennsylvania. He's got Cobra just a couple seconds behind. I don't know where Clark is back there. He's the older guy in the block. So, he's on that 25 plus age. So, if anybody's racing here, Clark won't keep it up. The Cobra will I still got them 2 coming on. Got one. Those are moves coming out on the field. A lot of times don't work out. But who they got them. You know, I see them in the man every weekend at the racetrack. But every weekend I do. So anyhow, I'm running out of the deal. Taking the white flag. There was 326 of Austin Belt in the 250 racing division. Race number 5 is in the gate. Earlier, 50cc racers, you should be in station 57-8, 54-6. Come out here, get heading this way. Race number 7, Open A. These guys are going to be right back at it. 2 more motos. Open A and Open B. They're testing their will. They're testing their strength today. I'll tell you what here, back to back. We got what it takes. Federal drivers out. With the win. If you lost a transponder, we got it. Found in the viewing area, pedestrian area up here. If you have lost a transponder, they come up here and identify it. We'll get her back.
It's a pretty rough shape.
It's a pretty rough shape. It's got some laps on it. So check with the girls down at registration.
Thank you so much.
Lost transponder, we got it. In the infield area. Here we go. 85. 150, I don't know why we keep calling it that. I think that was a transit. We'll still honors it for a couple years. I don't think that person is production anymore. Just also accomplished it for years and then it's dropped. It was up to his purpose there. 85, 9 to 11, right behind them. Should be really good race. 50cc bikes, you need to be up on the stage and we're going to let you in the gate. What do we got? We got a clean first turn. Entry. Got a battle up front. With the number 11 of Jared Martin. Quick pass on the 3 I got a white bike out front. Number 45 on the KTM. Locks it out. Just ready to pass. That white bike's gone now. A bunch of bikes out here with numbers on the side, number plates. I don't know what's up with that. If you're counting on the number on your jersey or your front number plate, please get these bikes identified for us. Way easier to score everybody. I know you got a transponder strap to your bike, but we still have to see who you are. Up next, 50cc 78, Matt Russler, Axel Irvin, Owen Rose, Grayson Hess, Owen Spiffy, Weston Miller, Sean Austin Gus, 17. 54 William Markle, Taylor Cook, and William Phelps. Let's see what happens there. Our leaders are coming around, one lap in the book. We're at 85, 15-year-old. Alright, 85, 150, 12 to 15 racing. Kate Graves leads Waylon Bertozzi by about 5 seconds. And Derek Martin's in third, followed by Charles Burnett. Sullivan Hicks, 85, 9 to 11 division. I'm showing Zachary Gordon out front, followed by Brady Barkley, Luke Millers, and Axel Flights. Thank you for racing with us at Double Gap. We weekend for our 30th anniversary race. We love you all and appreciate you all coming out and spending your time and playing with us. Hanging out. We had a great party last night, 30th anniversary celebration. I think everyone had fun in that cornhole tournament. We had bounce out to the front pack, took out good times, hanging out with us and our racing family. All right, race 6 is loaded into the gate. Race 7, open A, open B, you guys. I know you're riding a lot. You need to get right back up to the stage. Race number 8 is going to be the Super Mini Division. Some of those guys will get their first. Now, that's where you can turn that there. All right, gas time I call it. Matthew Gordon is first. Wrong information there. Robert Weber is your leader on the KTM. That 9 to 11 division. 2 laps down. Big regional going on out there, Archview, where they had a heck of a time with the rain and the wet and the mud. Solid road, they forced that regional up to a 2-lap format. There's no way they could get 3 motors in that 2-lap, the 2-motor format. So they move on to the race. Here comes the white flag. White flag is out for Caden Brady, the 12 to 15 division. Grayling for Cody is still on his tail, but he's about 9 seconds back. Followed by Jordan and Markley. That would be Weber and Jordan through. Final lap. Luke Jordan is in the first place on the album. Great Markley in the 9-11. Okay, Max Russell, Axel Irwin, Owen Rhodes, Grayson Mack, Owen Sidney, Rustin Miller. I got Austin Phelps going. 50-46, Roden Markle, Caleb Burke, and William Phelps. These are the rear racing map, and our divisions here. Race 7 will be Open A, Open B. You guys should be headed towards staging. Race number 8, Super Mini, you should be thinking about it. My name is Jim Moore. They call me the Brat Captain, at least they're used to.
Brat Mag Media is my Facebook page. Thank you all for following along. 95.9 on the FM dial. We'll get all this on YouTube later too. Not a real good video view, but I'm announcing and calling things. I can't, I don't have a camera that I can move around.
You guys are going to watch the YouTube presentation. Live action series around family and friends. Our next race here, July 17th through the 19th. MDRA Mama. Shootout. Daniel. MDRA is around flying up in a few weeks before that. Yeah, here after this July race, there's going to be some changes coming up. This facility on track, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you're here in August. So that's the ride. And I'm sure the engines will have a couple of practices coming into that. 50 days down from my 7 to 8 racers. Another boat stalls. Some of these kids, their daddies all on temporary system. Wild. I got the 66 back Russell. It looks like a 220 and no one knows I might have missed someone there. So trying off that. 50-46 on track. We only have 3 of those guys. All guys. Sometimes we got some little girls in the mix there. They love to beat the boys. At the 32 of Roden Markle out of Hanover, Pennsylvania with the lead. So the number 115 of William Phelps. Caleb Burke out of Jarrettsville, Maryland is right up the 3rd place position. Up next, familiar names, Casey Clark, Open A, race number 7, Jake Covert, and Brady Carpal. We're going to go back around again. They just raced the 250A. We'll see if we can finish in the same order there. Open B, Dwayne Swope, Landon Janke, Jonathan Farmer, Matthew Bailey, Luke Lehman, Austin Phelps, and Malachi Crampton. And a lot of those guys who just got there racing 250D. We'll see if we get a repeat. First names in the mix, so you never know. Here come our 7 to 8 riders through the finish line. We're through the rhythm section coming into the finish line. 1 lap down. These are the motors, mini motor scooters. Big brother, somebody out there waving them on, clapping them on. Looks like I've had a lead change. The 250 Braves and half out front. About a 66 to Max Russell. Max Russell on the 77. Axel Urban. So Urban moved up as well from lap number 1. Up to 220. Owen Rose, 4th, followed by a 9-7 Austin Phelps. And the 773 of West Virginia. Good stuff. 250 A and B loaded in the gate. Super mini guys who should be heading up the staging. Race number 8, Super mini at your staging.
I love these little guys. These 50 classes have been loaded. I don't know if some stayed away. I know we got some at the regional, youth regional going on this weekend. And some may have stayed home because of all the rain. There's practice tracks open this weekend. A couple other races happening locally as well. We appreciate y'all for coming out and hanging with us. All right, if you didn't get the news, live timing's been switched over to the MDRA website. This weekend, there's a QR code up on the transponder trailer you can scan to follow along. Just go to the MDRA website, or they'll get you the information up here at sign up as well to follow the live timing for this weekend's events, classes, and events. Grayson Hess takes the white flag. In that 7 to 8 division, he's got Max Russell still on his tail, followed by Axel Urban. Up next, we have more A-B racing action. Open A, Open B. Road up the gate, Casey Clark, Jake Covert, Brady Carpal. Open B, Blade Swope, Landon Janke, Jonathan Palmer, Matthew Bailey, Luke Lehman, Austin Phelps, and Malachi Craft. We'll see what happens. Thanks to all following along on the live feed, Pratt Mag Media on Facebook. We drop stuff all week long there. A lot of older vintage stuff. I've been around about 25 years doing this. I took the last 5 off. And that's what gave me the opportunity to come back on that actually. So I jumped on over. I'm very humbled and happy to be back there a couple times a year. I know you guys and with some new friends and see the old ones. Up to me and said, hey Jim, I said, hey, what's up? You know, because I forgot your name because I'm old. You know? Y'all used to have your helmets on, now you don't.
Don't be embarrassed. I should be embarrassed, I'm the one. Oh! Our leader losing some traction out here. We're in the 4 and 6 division. That's Rogan Markle. He kept her straightened out though. He's heading on his way. White or checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is out. Did we have a lead change there? Nope. Looks like Grayson Hess. I must have missed it. Grayson Hess with the win in the 57-8 division, followed by Max Russell and Axel Irvin. I know both their daddies and some of their granddaddies. How long I've been around. Up next, we got these AA racers. I'm going to get them out of the gate first lap. I got to run out for a break for a minute, but I will be back. AB, open AB are up. Super Mini, he should be in staging. You're going to load into the gate any minute. And then I need Open C, thinking about getting up here. I got 18 entries in the Open C division. You guys will be on the track before you know it. We got to get all these cookies cleared off first, though. All the weekend race results here either from DoublinGap.com or MDRA MX Racing.com. We'll do some live stuff throughout the week. How busy I get at home. If I mention I sell real estate, they keep me something pretty good in God's country. Again, if you can keep the Bromley family in your thoughts and prayers, they lost their son Danny last night in a pro racing accident out in Ohio. Three generations of racers that the Bromleys are considered a great. They're more just a quick operation. They were out there in Philadelphia, north of Philly. They ran the PA Harrison Series for a lot of years. Joe and Steve were pro flat track racers. Bill ran the dealership. Their father was a pro racer. And both sons raced. Unfortunate accident last night. There's any press release online if you ever get more information on that. I don't want to get misinformation. So, hey, back to the racing action here. We're getting our 50s cleaned up. These A&B guys, they've been out for a couple of motos already. They're getting a little bit of extended breather on the gate here, but I hear the bikes are fired up, and we're getting ready to rumble. We have a repeat of the 258 class, same three suspects. Let's see what happens. Car's about to go sideways. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that car pull. Sneaking by you, the third place. Snuck by on the inside at the last minute. And that first turn. And we got Mark and Cobra now in for second. They're stuck together on blue. Mark by accident. He was over around his face on There's the team racers. I got a green and a blue bike out front. And then another green bike sneaking in. They're not identifying numbers on that bike anywhere, so when your eyes are as old as mine, it's hard to figure that crap out. Thank goodness for this live timing stuff. We'll see what happens when they come around. Remember, we're going to have an extra lap here because the EA guys being on the board. Looks like we got a setup for the same results as the 258 class. I know Covert's going to try and chase him down. Bart's back there holding on for his right. He's a 40 plus, and he's doing great. He's got the speed. He might count the game. He's not to put blood in my mouth or something. This case will go back a long time. These other two guys might not even get born down. No brain work. Not sure how it's going there. I got two cows out front in the division. They're only about halfway around the course to let you know what's happening. They get back up here. Looks like they're down, kind of down a little. The walk itself coming across the finish line. I'll be back in a minute, folks. Don't go anywhere. Still have Carpoke out front on that Joburg against the side. Malachi Graff, Landon Yankees, Austin Phelps slips back to third. We did find a transponder, folks, up here in pedestrian section. That Super Mini should be loading on the gate. And open see the staging, open see the staging.
Linda, I don't know when you commented because I can't watch the camera. Right now,
We have the A and B guys on the gate, which is race 7. Race number 7 is on the track.
race number 7 is on the track. Open A and B.
Race number 8, Superman is on the gate. And I need staging. Open C racers to staging, please.
You bet.
All right, on the gate I have my Super Mini plan. Six entry Super Mini is on the line. The line is now on the racetrack. I still have Ray Marco, and Casey Clark. A divisions. On them B riders to get around here. Smoking. He's got a 9-second lead. Over another set, Matt Landon Janky out of cross jumping. Looks like Austin Phelps will move on to third. About to plug the track. There we go. I got 18 minutes there. That'll be race number 9. There's 10 for the 8 there. This will be good. Superman, he's got our faster in that transition stage. Still racing 85, but ready for the big fight. Their lap times are phenomenal. Love watching the fantastic. Superman and snowboard, man. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's the flag, Howler winner. The 250 division. Now contract. Janky, 7. Austin Phelps now finish up the round 3. Here we go, Superman racing action! And a white light out front. It's the 100 of Callan Hill out of Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Battle for second. I got the 7. Should be good, good, good. Up next, I have over to see Walter Thrift, Eric Burnett, Ian Watkins, Sheldon Bone, Chase Green, Angela Martin, Alexander Lamson, Charles Burnett, John Sidney, Braden Martin, Damien Burnett, Austin Wolfgang, Alex Brown, Blake Eichenhoff, Quentin Miranda, Dean Frank, Ethan Zimmerman, and Sean Crawford. Your leader is John with happy on the Husqvarna out of Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. With the 369 page radio, 777. 2015, we had to do a rebrand of our magazine. I had sold the original Motorcycle Racing Action, so I didn't own the rights to that anymore. And we had to do a rebrand, and we're sitting around arguing as a family, what are we going to call it? What are we going to call it? And my son's like, crap. I said, that's it. That's got to be it. Then we had to fight over how you spell BRAP. So B-R-A-P-P is what we came up with. And been running with it ever since. I just saw Cody Dar running around here. He's your local photo and video guy. Make sure you check out him on Facebook, his website. There's all kinds of links. You can get photos and videos of the day's racing action. Super many. 2 laps in the books. Downhill, making it look easy. Open C up next. Should be good. My name is Jim Bull. I'm your Doublin Gap track announcer for 2026. Never know. I might show up at a couple MDRA rounds other than here. The final round of the series, you'll see what the schedule allows. I love hanging out with you guys and gals. Used to spend a lot of time at the racetrack. Not so much anymore, but you know, it's good to be back a little. All right, Talon Hill, he's got a 16-second lead, I think, if I can trust this. White flag is coming out. If I can trust this live time, he is on the gas. Speaking of that, we've got a transponder, speaking of live time, we've got an older transponder laying the grass up here in the pedestrian area. If you lost the transponder, I don't know, must have been in your pocket because you should have had your bike up here. But yeah, come let us know. And if you did rent a transponder today, make sure you get it back to the trailer at the end of the day. You're trapped and holding your motorcycle. We appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Up next, we know what's happening in this race, this super mini race. Up next, I have my open sea racers, which is always a ton of fun. Drive, 4 to 8 years old. You should be heading to staging. Race number 10. Race number 11. 65, 79, 10 to 11. Girls 11 to 16 girls will be dumping the boots off. The sun, I believe, is trying to peek out behind the ground. Jimmy, come talk and don't sing. That's the rules. Here we go. Our leaders come through the finish line, ribbon sections here, coming into the finish line. They got a big lead. Give it up for Talon Hill. Showing about 24 seconds on the last lap. I don't know where we're at now. Open C, man. guys hot on his tail.
Having a little picture there.
What's gonna happen here?
Up next, Rose Nicholas with Christy CC, Staff Drive, 4 to 8-year-old racers. Now, I talk about this all the time. There's a big difference between a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old. But you gotta start somewhere. I got the number 2 by Van Russell from Georgetown, Pennsylvania. The number 3 of Travis Garvey, Zieglerville, PA. 21, Rylan Smith, riding out of Auburn, Pennsylvania. The number 23 of Maura Markle from Hanover, PA. The number 4 is Taylor Burke, Garrett Road, Maryland. 77, Martin Irvin, Truman, Maryland. 150, William Phelps, Garrettstown, West Virginia. The 324, Red Martin, Dover, PA. And 816, Martin Myers, out of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Our leaders are Drew and 2-year-olds and 38-year-olds.
Coming up in that 50 shaft drive photo. Back to the action on the racetrack. Righty. Great race day so far here at Doublin Gap. Our 30th anniversary celebration race, round 4 of the MDRA Series. The makeup round for Memorial Day at Sleepy Hollow where it just rained. I wasn't there, but that was the word on the street. That round got postponed until today. Next MDRA round is every 2 weeks at the Flying Dutchman in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, followed by right back here July 17th through the 19th, MDRA Mama Shootout 10th annual. Make sure you are here for that event. All right. Lots of still in the lead out of ready for a late event. All about Brady Martin, John Sidney. Not much has changed in the race order here in this Open C Racing Division. 50 champ up next, gonna be good. Race 10 of the day. Race 11, 65 races, NST Gate, 65, 79, 65, 10 to 11. Girls 11 to 16, I got 3 of them. Y'all should be headed toward staging. Please, I got battle going on back there at the back. 45. 45. Alexander Rankin. Must be Ethan Zimmerman on the Yamaha. Again, I can't read those numbers. I can only see what I see when they're going by. I got a Yamaha in front of them and a Yamaha behind them. So that could have been Quentin Miranda. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at our next lineup, getting ready to hit the gate. Now, the smart kind of help is, we're going to get all the details right. And I got different eyes and that in the booth. Have to ask for a raise. Checking off all these French fries and French fries. Somebody bring me a cheeseburger. All right. 95.9 on the FM dial. White flag is out. down there and take pictures years ago.
All right, what's Vladdy's now? We got a challenge out there. That green bike is ready to hit front now.
We'll see what happens as they come through the rhythm section. That's going to
See who can get through there the quickest. Looks like Washington might hang on for the win. Look at that.
good push. Good push by number 77. Showing Eric Burnett on the live timing in first. I don't know if that's correct. Ian Washington second. I was Ian Washington first. Braden Martin in second place, followed by John Sisney. I got Eric Burnett in there, but I think something is terribly wrong there. He must be at the back of the pack. 50 Shaft on the gate.
Getting ready to let her rip. 65cc racers used to be at safety, 7 to 9, 10 to 11, girls 11 to 16. Here we go. Up after that, race number 12, 30A, 30B, plus 45, and plus 30C. We're going to push them all together and see what happens. 40 Shaft through the first turn clean. Our little mini Moto Warrior getting her done out here on the Doublin Gap race course. That's what I love. One of the things I love about Doublin Gap, everyone races the same track. All right, I got a battle up front here. The number 21 with a blue flag. That must be a Yamaha, right? Rylan Smith, followed by the number 2 of Van Russell. They're all Yamahas. Now, Mr. Sturdy's up here. Who's the third? So 115 of William Phelps. And then the 324 of Brett Martley, followed by the number 3 of Travis Gardner. We got good battles in the back of the pack.
I was up here talking to Jeff Sturdy
A couple of races ago, actually it was in March, I think, and trying to figure out the first year for the Yamaha CW50. We knew it was yellow, and I think we came up, I thought it was the late 70s, but I think we came up with 1982. I'm testing my memory. I think anybody knows the first year that the Yamaha PW50 was built. I'll give you a free ice cream cone or something if you drive the bill. I don't know.
So anyhow, I'm just curious. I can look it up real quick, but I don't know when.
1982, I believe. They've been a lot of colors over the years, and of course, you can buy all kind of plastics. All kind of plastics to go on them little bad boys. But how many of y'all started on a PW50?
At the racetrack. A lot of us started in little Honda Z50s, mini trails.
My first bike was a 1970 Honda Mini Trail 50. It was a 70 or a 71. It was blue and white. Who knows what year that was? There was a blue and a silver, I think, was the earlier model. And then they came out with the blue and white version. A couple little fake forks on the front, solid rear end, chrome mufflers, fold down handlebars. Man, we was easy riding. Love it like. I remember our first jump I ever did, I went up this little bump in the yard, and I didn't have any goggles on, my open face green sparkly helmet from two guys at the front of the floor, and a fly hit me right in the eye, man. I crashed hard. Cried. My dad said, "You have to keep that, boy." I don't know if I don't care about that, but that's just what happened.
My story, I'm sticking to it. PW50, 50 Shaft is on the track.
65cc racers are loading in the gate 7 to 9. I got Lars Pagliari. Landon Terrier. I'm sorry, I'm butchering her name all week. Landon Terrier. Wyatt Bertodi. Max Russler. Axel Urban. Colton Main. Raylan Gipp. Owen Rose. Sawyer Yingling. Grayson Hess. Joshua Hobbs.
Cade Lehman and Jackson Clay. Should be a good race.
I got two 10 to 11-year-old 65cc racers, Roxon Weber, Braden Martley, and I got 3 girls lining up on the staggered gate 11 to 16.
Lennox Yingling, Macy Newt, and Samaya Jackson. So we got our leaders come through at the end of the first lap of our PW race. Our little shaft, 4 to 8 shaft, as the AMA likes to call it. Green flag is out. What a good battle up there. That first lap, Ryan Smith was holding on to the lead out of Auburn, Pennsylvania. On the little blue bike, and on the little white guy ball is Van Russell from Lewistown, Pennsylvania. We got a pretty good gap on third place racer here. We'll see who that is when we come by. Thank you, Mr. Bounce House, man. Who's where they come from? Who's talking to us? Go, go, go! Little purple, little blue, purple, Yamaha, PW here. That's the 115. Might be some quick picks into that. The 115 of William Phelps, Jaredstown, West Virginia. Fourth place, 324 of Rhett Markley. And then I don't see anybody. It's going to be a while. So, yeah, and we talked about that earlier. There's a big difference. I got 4-year-olds in this race. I got 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. No 8-year-olds here today. But big difference between a 4-year-old racing and a 6 or a 7-year-old racing. Muscle, skill, memory, experience, you know. Think about when you were 4. All right, our 50 shaft is out on the track.
All right. Sorry about the pause in the action there. We had to, our batteries were dying here, so we had to plug up and get things back in action so we can keep this live feed going on Facebook. 95.9 on your FM dial. I got 50cc shaft drive 4 to 8 on the racetrack. The white flag is out. Your race leader is Ryland Smith, number 21, out of Auburn, Pennsylvania, followed by Van Russler from Lewistown and William Phelps from Jaredstown, West Virginia. Up next, what do I got next? 65s. I already gave you the lineup. That's race 11. Race number 12, plus 30A, plus 30B, plus 45, plus 30C. You should be headed to staging. After that, what's after that? 125C, always good fun. Go, 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 these little dudes, cats and critters, making their way around this big old racetrack. Gives them skills to last a lifetime. All right. Checkered flags coming out for our race leader. So number 21, Rylan Smith took command of the lead early on in the race and brought it home. All right, our 65cc lineup one more time, but we're waiting for the shaft drive bikes to clear the course. In the 7 to 9 division, just because I can't say their name, I'm going to say it one more time. Lars Tagliaeri. I'm sorry, guys. Conestoga, Pennsylvania. Landon Perrier, Westminster, Maryland. Wyatt Bertothy, Phillipsburg, PA. Max Russler from Lewistown, Pennsylvania. Axel Irvin, Freeland, Maryland. A bunch of these kids went at it in the 50cc division, 7 to 8. Colton Main out of Woodbine, Maryland. Raylan Gipp, Taneytown, Maryland. Owen Rhodes from Lewistown, PA. Sawyer Yingling from Heston, Pennsylvania. Grayson Hess from Fredericksburg, PA. Joshua Hobbs, Fairfield, Pennsylvania. Cade Lehman out of Stewartstown, PA. And Jackson Kleitz, Huntington, Pennsylvania. That's your 7 to 9 lineup. 10 to 11-year-olds, I got two of them. Roxanne Weber out of Pottsville and Braden Markley out of Dover, Pennsylvania. Girls, I have 3, 11 to 16. Lennox Yingling, Heston, PA. Macy Newth out of Madeira, Pennsylvania. And Samaya Jackson out of Harrisburg. Good luck to everybody. Another one of my class favorites. I love the little rippers, man. They're coming, they're hard, they're learning, they're moving up. Future is bright. Race 12, you should be in staging, all the classes. You know who you are. 30A, 30B, plus 45, plus 30C. You should be in staging. You're going to be up next on the gate. And then race number 13, 125C. You should be thinking about it. Making your way up here. I still got 50s on the course. We got to get these little dudes cleared before we can let the next class rip. Make sure you check out our Brat Mag podcast Tuesday nights at 6 on our Brat Mag Media channel. We were talking to some race families and vendors and suppliers of the sport. Always good info and good fun there. Saturday night track talks. We did one here from the track last night. We want to continue to do those when we're at the racetrack. Always love talking to racers. I hear bikes revving. I see a gate cart sideways, 65cc class. They are on the go. Out front. Out front. I got the 520, maybe the 220 of Owen Rhodes. I don't know, the 520 of Braden Markley. That makes sense. They put the 10 to 11s and the 7 to 9s and let them fly together, and then the girls are coming behind on the stagger gate. That was Braden Markley, the 520 on the Husky, leading the pack there. Couldn't see who was in front in the 7 to 9 division. They caught me off guard. I got the 323 of Macy Newth leading the girls 11 to 16 division. We'll see where everybody stands when they come around on the first lap. All right. Leaders are through in the first lap. It's Moto 11. I got a battle up front. That's a 401 of Cade Lehman in front of Roxon Weber and chasing down Braden Markley from the 10 to 11 age group. Looks like the number 13 of Wyatt Bertothi's in second in the 7 to 9 class. Cade Lehman's on the gas. He wants to win. Followed by, looks like the 250 of Grayson Hess. Great racing. Macy Moose starting to work her way up through the pack already, too, in those 7 to 9 racers. She's on a bigger bike, a little older, more experienced. Macy's 13 years old, so she's getting by these 7 to 9-year-old racers pretty quickly. Green flag is out. All right, Braden Markley in the 10-11 division, the first guy through, followed by Cade Lehman, and then Roxon Weber. So both Markley and Lehman are leading their respective divisions, but they're running 1 and 2 on the track. Markley has a pretty sizable lead, a couple of seconds here. On Lehman, but we'll see what happens. Good stuff. On the gate, race 12, 30 plus AF, Casey Clark, 30 plus BF, Brad Main. In the plus 45 division, I got James Dobbs, longtime Doublin Gap regular, Jared Gauntz, longtime Doublin Gap regular, John Swoop, Tom Taglieri, Keith Noggle, Eric Wingert, Chad Lehman, Matthew Grossman, Robert McWhorter Jr., and Joel Brown. Who knows what's going to happen in that division? All fast guys there. Plus 30C, I'm showing Jordan Miller from Tyrone, PA, Tom Joy, Matthew Bowers, Jacob Gardner, Alan Graham, Jeremy Shawless, David D. Filippo, Jesse Phelps, and Ryan Shiflett. We'll see what happens there. I'm guessing they're going to put the 30s and the 45s together, AB with the plus 45, and then plus 30C will go off on their own separate gate. Meanwhile, we got these 65cc battles going on out here. I got a rider down right near me at the tower. He's back up trying to get the bike on. He is doing okay. That's the number 77 of Axel Irvin on the KTM. Probably just learning how to work that clutch. Moving up to the big bike. White flag is out for our leaders. And not much has changed there. You can tell Lehman wants it, man. He wants to get up there, but I don't know if he's got time. Markley is on the gas and getting around pretty good. Always nice to catch and beat someone who's older than you, but I don't know if it's in the cards today. Not in this moto anyhow. But never say never, right? It ain't over till it's over. Race 12 is in the gate. Race 13, 125C, y'all should be headed to staging. Race number 14, 85, 150 C division, 12 to 15 and 9 to 11. Race 14, you should be thinking about getting up here. All right, we thank you all for racing with us here for our 30th anniversary race in round 4 of the MDRA series. 65s are finishing up on the course. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is out for Braden Markley. The 10 to 11 division, followed by Roxon Weber. Cade Lehman takes the win in the 65, 7 to 9 division. Over Wyatt Bertothy and Grayson Hess. We're still waiting for those two guys to come around, but I think we're going to be all right. There comes Bertothy across the finish line. Hess is a little ways back. Hear the roar of them 4 strokes. And Tommy Tagg told me he was getting a whole shot this weekend. We're going to watch him. He's on the number 89 bike, riding in the plus 45 division. He's got some fast cats out there. So he's got to beat to the first turn. Here we go. Waiting for our 65s to clear the course, and we're going to let them rock. $30A, $30B plus 45, and then $30C probably on the stagger. We about to see what's going to happen. Race 13, you should be in staging. It's my 125C division. Got a slight delay here. We got a bike malfunction. There we go. Brap. 4-stroke brap. It ain't a real brap. But I think we got him going. Should be time to rock and roll with the alley toll. Here we go. Let's see what happens. All right, our first group got by clean. I was taking some pictures, so I couldn't see who was doing what. $30C, I got the 354 being challenged. But whoa! 926 just put him into the dirt, man. Ryan Shiplet made the pass on Tom Joy. Tom got the whole shot and was out front. But now he's picking her up and getting her going. Looks like he's okay. Shake it off, buddy. Keep on rocking. I didn't get it on the video. Unfortunately, I have my camera pointing the other way, so y'all got to miss that. Live on film. Funny how I talk about film. Who knows what film is? I don't know how many people we got watching, but I'm thankful for those who are. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Doublin Gap, and our first couple classes are coming around in the finish line to complete lap 1 of this race. Looks like I got the 164 of Wingard out front again, but McWhorter is right on his tail on the 769 bike, followed by the 33 of Jared Gauntz and the 900 of Joel Brown. This could be anybody's race. They're their top 4 in the division there, racing out of the plus 45 class. Maybe they let them guys go and put everyone else together. I don't know. That would make sense. Put all the 45ers and all the 30s together. We'll see what happens as they come around. There's only one A guy and one B guy out there, so let them run and have their fun. All right, race 13 is loading into the gate. That's our 125C racers. More Brap classes. Alex Pence, Sullivan Hicks, Brody Killinger, Trenton Pence, Chase DeFebo, Ashton Graham, Connor Smith, Quentin Miranda, Blake Shawless, Emmett Johnson, Thomas Joy, Josiah Hipplesteel, Grant Sullivan, and Ethan Zimmerman. 14 entries in the 125C division. Up next, hey, you 85, 150, 12 to 15C racers, and 85, 9 to 11C. That's going to be race number 14. You should be thinking about heading your way up towards staging. All right, plus 45. I got Robert McWhorter Jr. out front on the 769 Suzuki, followed by Eric Wingert, Joel Brown, Jared Gauntz, and Keith Noggle, top 5 in the 45-plus division. 30-plus C, Ryan Shiflett's leading the way over Jesse Phelps, David DiFilippo, Jacob Gardner, and Alan Graham. Isaac McGinnis and Brad Main are racing that 30B. I don't see any 30A. Casey Clark was the only racer signed up, and maybe he decided just to save his money because he didn't have anybody to race. White flag is out. On race number 12 of 21. All right. I think Joel Brown's moved up into first place over McWhorter and Wingert in that 45-plus division. We got one lap to go. That's a name that's been around a long time. Ryan Shiflett's your leader in the 30C, and Isaac McGinnis has command of the 30B class. Up next, 125C, some more brapping going on. All right, checkered flag is out in these age class races. Brown wins 45 plus. Shiflett gets the 30C, and Isaac McGinnis is your winner in 30B racing action. 125C's revving at the gate. We're getting ready to go. Hey, race 14, 85, 150, 12 to 15C and 9 to 11C. You guys should be headed to staging race number 14. Race 15, 40, 4 to 8 open. Start thinking about it. You're up soon. 125C, race 13, about to take the gate drop here at Doublin Gap on their 30th anniversary race weekend. Carol and Butch were ready working here at Hideaway before they even bought the track. Referee, sign up. Here they go. George, Jeff, and Rodney were racing here. 125C through the first turn. Everybody's clean. Front wheels in the air. I got the 111. Trenton Pence out front with a whole shot. Followed by the 418, Emmett Johnson. I got a battle for third between the 413 and 754, Quentin Miranda and Ethan Zimmerman. Good stuff. Stay tuned. All right, these racers are all 14, 15, 16 years old. I got a 17-year-old out there. 125C. They're transitioning from them super mini divisions. Those 85 classes up to the bigger bikes. I was talking to a dad last night, Brody Killinger's dad, whose family happened to own Hideaway MX here before the Yensers. Said, I'm going to make him ride that 125 first, Jim. I said, you got to do it, man. You can make that 125 go. You can make anything go. Forget skipping straight to that 250F, man. Put him on the 125 and let him learn how to work a clutch. I got a tight race up front between the 111 of Trenton Pence and the 418 of Emmett Johnson. Looking back, don't do that. He's going to catch you if you keep looking back. Look where you're going, not where you've been. Battle for third is between the 754 and the 413, and the 413 of Quentin Miranda just made the pass on Ethan Zimmerman. 563. Josiah Hipplesteel is in fifth place. We got great racing going on here, folks. Get up here and watch this stuff. Up next, I got my 85, 12 to 15C, 85, 9 to 11C, loading into gate. Lincoln Miranda, Aiden Willingham, Derek Martin, Bronson Gardner, Kieran Brady, Charles Burnett, Tristan Gordon, Tucker Pence, Ryan Dell, Eli Coons, Samaya Jackson, Dominic Snyder, Tyson Dinges, Hunter Garrison, and Abern Height round out your 12 to 15-year-olds in the C class. 85cc, 85 150, 85 9 to 11C, Wyatt Bertothy, Sebastian Velasquez, Lennox Yingling, Brock Connolly, Doublin Gap's Brock Conley, Luke Villers, Riot Shoemaker, Remington Newth, Axel Kleitz, and Ellis Jackson rounds out the field in the 9 to 11C division. I got my first lap in the books in this one, well, maybe my second lap in the books on this 125C division. I don't know. I get confused. First lap in the books. I'm busy yapping and not paying attention. Looks like Emmett Johnson got past Trenton Pence for the lead. They got a marker out here on this corner. They're all running over. And we still have that battle for third place going on back here. This is getting intense, and we're starting to get a little bit of rain here at Doublin Gap. The 413 is still leading the 754, followed by the 563 of Josiah Hipplesteel. They're gapping the rest of the group. Up next, you're going to find the 113C of Chase DeFebo. Great racing out here at Doublin. White flag is out for the 418. All right. $125C division. Waiting on that checker flag. Looks like it's going to be that 418 of Emmett Johnson racing out of Delta, Pennsylvania on the Blue Crew Yamaha. Johnson holds on for the win over Trenton Pence. Grampy MPA on the KTM. Quentin Miranda's in third, 15 seconds back. All right, 85, race number 14, 85, 12 to 15C, 85, 9 to 11C. Getting ready to take the gate drop. Race number 15, 54 to 8 open. You should be in staging. Race number 16 will be our 250C division with 18 entries. All right, we had a 5-minute rain shower. Looks like it's done. We're getting ready to move on. Almost perfect conditions for racing. Not too hot. No dust whatsoever. Track's holding up great. We thank you all for racing with us here. There's 30th anniversary celebration here. We had a good time. Good time last night. Hope you all were here. No, a lot of you were. Here's the gate. Boards down. 85s. At least one four-stroker out there. Someone keeping that old Honda going. And it might be out front. Oh, look at this. We got a battle up front. Looks like the number 10 of Aiden Willem just got past. Aiden got the whole shot. The 66 of Charles Burnett just went by. Oh, Aiden's back by him again, followed by the 120-something, 126 of Ryan Dell on the KTM. Whoa. Check that boy. He just got clocked from behind. That was a pure accident. Red flag, cross flag is out. Doublin Gap track personnel, we need you up here by the tower. Ambulance crew. We got a bike lane in the middle of the track. Someone get a flag out there. Slow down, boys. Slow down. He's up, but he's got a leg limping. That's the 17 of Bronson Gardner out of Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. He got run into from behind. It was just a pure accident. But he is off the track. The track is clear, and we are still in race mode. Red cross flag is back in. And again, the camera's going in the wrong direction. Keeping all the gruesome stuff off of live TV. No evidence, right? Never happened. He's up and moving around. His legs are going to be a little sore, I believe, but doesn't look like any fractures or breaks. The ambulance crew's going one way and he's going the other. Praise God. All right, here we go. 85cc racing action from the C divisions, one lap down. Had a little red hot action there in the beginning. But everyone, thank goodness, is okay. Thankful for that Shippensburg EMS staff there right on the spot here. Out front in the 12 to 15 group, I got the 66 of Charles Burnett, followed by the 126 of Ryan Dell, 11, Derek Martin, 491, Hunter Garrison, top 5 is a 222 of Eli Coons. All right. We're still here. 9 to 11 C division. I got Luke Billers out front from Manchester, Maryland, followed by Axel Kleitz and Wyatt Bertothy after one lap. Pulling up into the gate, I got my 50 4-8 open racers, Van Russler, Riker Shawless, Jamison Berger, Rogan Markle, Max Russler, Axel Irvin, Wyatt Smith, Owen Rhodes, Grayson Hess, Owen Chizzy, Weston Miller, and Austin Phelps. 12 entries in the 50cc 4-8 open division, race number 15. Race 16, 250C, you guys should be working your way up into staging. I have 18 entries there. After 250C, we're going to have junior mini racing action. All right. 95.9 on the FM dial. Brat Mag Media on Facebook live. We will have Tuesday night at 6. We're going to bring the Phelps family on and Jared Gauntz and his girlfriend. We're going to talk about racing here at Doublin Gap this weekend. I won't be around next 2 weekends, but we'll catch you all back here for that shootout, Mama and MDRA, and we'll do some more track talking and smack talking that night, Saturday night, maybe Friday night too, because we have a Friday practice day, July 17th through the 19th. Friday practice, 12 to 5, 2 days of racing, Saturday and Sunday. So Jeff Yenter says check the spreadsheets online to see what classes are going to be available. We got a shootout. We're combining 2 groups of racing, MDRA and Mama. So we'll have 2 groups of racers. We got to blend some classes, but it'll be good fun. It's always good fun seeing which organization comes out on top there. If you're not an MDRA member, buy that membership card because that's the only way your points count toward that event there. So, and that gets you the rest of the races. You don't have to buy a one-day card. You're planning on coming anyhow. It's $30 or $35, something like that, to get a card for the rest of the year. I don't know. Ask nice. They might give you $5 off. I don't know. I can hear Carol Yenser now hitting me over the head. Jimbo, don't do that. I can't. Hey, I don't know. You know, they hire these part-time announcers. I see MXBoot.com. Sam Cuomo over here in the pits. Limited decal is set up over there for all your graphic needs. All right. We got 85cc racing action on the track. Up next, we got 50cc Warriors. 4 to 8 open, the fastest of the fast ones on the little side. White flag is out. And these one are 85cc racing divisions. I got Luke Villers still holding on to the lead in the 9 to 11 class, and Charles Burnett out front in 12 to 15C racing action. What else is going on? Hey, please clean up after yourselves in the pits and your pets and pits and pets. And we got trash bags over here if you need them. We got a couple of dumpsters going out the gate. Please make sure your trash ends up in those dumpsters later today. No dumping of any gray or black water on the property here. You guys are the best racers in the world, and we know you're going to take good care of us because we love to take care of you. So, hey, what's going on out here? We're just waiting for the checkered flag to fly on this 85cc divisions, C classes, and then we're gonna bring out the 50cc 4 to 8 group. I remember back years ago there were no C divisions. It was just age groups, 7 to 9, 10 to 11, 12 to 15, 85cc racing days. We didn't have any A or B age classes. It was 25 plus and 40 plus, and I don't even know if we had 50 and 60 plus back then. But the Yensers have expanded and met the needs of the racers here and the districts and organizations as well. It seems everyone has a little bit of different structure, but seems to work for what we do here. All right, we're finishing up here. 85cc racing action. We are on race number 15. Race number 15 of 21 in the first set of motos. We'll shut that live down after that. You can follow the live timing on the MDRA website. If you're at the track, you can come up and scan some barcodes on the timing trailer up at registration. Just go on the MDRA website. You'll see trackside link there. You'll be able to get all the data you need for what's going on. And I'll be calling the action there through the second motos on the mic and on 95.9 FM. So stay tuned. I tend to get a little more aggressive in the first motos than the second because I run out of steam. Because, 60. I'm in a 60 plus class, so bear with me. All right. I appreciate y'all listening to me ramble on. That's a Led Zeppelin song if you know who they are. We could get some Led Zeppelin up on the mic. They're saying Cahill, send them. Here they go. 50cc, 4-8 open. The gate is down. Little brappers. Yeah, we got a battle up front. We always got a battle up front, at least on the first lap. Look at this. They're neck and neck, fender to fender, bar to bar. We had a little pass there. That yellow bike. A 250 of Grayson Hess. I think that might have been Owen Rhodes out front. I'm not sure. Grayson Hess got by him here. These little bikes, the numbers are hard to see. I rely on this live timing just as much as you guys do. Some of these classes. You got a blue bike. Put some number plate backgrounds on there and throw you some numbers on the side so I can talk about you. Couple of little dudes down here, but they're getting up and getting her going. Round 4, MDRA. Makeup round. I don't know what round's actually coming up, but I'll tell you in a minute. Got me a little cheat sheet over here. MDRA 2026 schedule. You can find this on the Doublin Gap or the MDRA website, in my flip book on my Brat Magazine Facebook pages. We are on a makeup round right now. This was round 4, Memorial Day, that got rained out. Okay. Round 5 was at Promised Land. Round 6 was at Pagoda. Round 7 is coming up next at the Doublin MX Park out there in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, July 11th and 12th. And then we'll be back here July 17th through the 19th for round number 8 of that shootout. Round 9 will be down at Tomahawk in August, followed by another round at Dutchman. September, we're back here for the Yamaha All-Star National Pro-Am. I guess that's not a national. We can't call it a national. All-Star Pro-Am race. And then we'll finish up out at Jeff Cernick's Pleasure Valley Raceway at the end of September. All right, out front. Pulling a gapper is a 250 of Grayson Hess. I got the number 77 of Axel Irvin in second, followed by the 220 of Owen Rhodes in third. Our fourth place racer is the 917 of Austin Phelps, and then the 773 of Weston Miller. That's your top 5 in this 54-8 open division. Up next, 250Cs loading on the gate. That's race number 16. By the way, if you're in race 17, which is Junior Mini, you should be making your way up the staging. We have 10 entries there. 250C, I got Walter Thrift, Alex Pence, Sheldon Bone, Bentley Flegel, Chase Green, Alexander Lamison, John Sisney, Daniel McCutcheon, Braden Martin, Damian Burkett, Trenton Pence, Austin Wolfgang, Blake Eichenlaub, Willow Plank, Emmett Johnson, Aiden Allen, Adler Shaw, and Alex Schamberger. 18 entries coming up in 250C next. Right now we have the 4-8 open division on the racetrack with Grayson Hess showing them around. The number 250 out of Fredericksburg, Pennsylvania on the Cobra bike. All right, 2 laps down. The white flag is out. We got Grayson Hess out front, followed by Axel Urban and Owen Rhodes in third. .250C is in the gate. Should be a good one. Followed by Junior Mini Division. Race number 17. You should be headed to staging. Schoolboy 2 will be race 18. Followed by more age classes, 35 plus, 55 plus BC, and we're going to get a mix 7 women in there on a stagger gate. Race 20 of the day, 65, 7 to 11 open, 65, 7 to 11C. And race number 21 is our 50 electric division, always getting around the track good. 250C out there right now. I'm sorry, 50cc, 4 to 8 out there right now, 250C up next. All right, we ran down the MDRA schedule for you, and we talked about the next round here at Doublin is going to be that shootout, which is an MDRA round. But I hear a little birdie told me that there's going to be some changes to the track before their August race, the end of August, the 29th and the 30th. It's going to be a PAMX and D6 race. Should be a great turnout. September 11th to 13th, we have our Yamaha All-Star Pro-Am series here combined with an MDRA round. October 3rd and 4th, we have a special Vet Fest going to go down. And then our last race of the season will be October 24th and 25th here at Doublin Gap. That's going to be a PAMX and Mama event. Again, we're always happy when those other organizations come into the house. PAMX really helps fill the gates here. So 250C, about to let her rip. We got to get our 50s off the course here, and we're going to keep her going. All right, a little bit of raindrops falling again. Helps keep the dust down, right? Keeps the riders cool. Nothing we can't handle here. 250C. Waiting to get her going. Don't know if we're waiting on a bike malfunction or what the problem there. Maybe just to get these 50s cleared off the track, probably. We got a little dude down back here, yep. I think we're getting ready. Cahill says, let's go. Colton Yenser on the starter board. We're sideways. Gate is down. 4-stroke Thunder, baby, 250C division. Whoa, yeah, we almost had one go down, but everyone is through clean. That's what we like, Mr. Clean, right? Mr. Green Jeans. I got the 88 bike. I got the 68 bike. John Cisney out front, followed by the 118 of Austin Wolfgang, and then a 3-way battle for third. I couldn't tell you. But we'll figure it out as the race goes on. Gotta love it. Gotta love that bar banging action. Out of the pond area, up the Kinsley escalator for the first time in this moto. Looks like we got a gap between first place and the rest of the gang. We got a battle for second going on back there. I think we had a pass. That's tight there, man. They're right still. There's another pass stuck on each other like glue. And I don't know who they are because I can't see that far. And there was 4 or 5 guys bunched up there in the front coming through past me the first time around. We'll let you know as they get through around on the first turn, first lap. I got the 68 of John Cisney from Cleona, Pennsylvania, though, starting to pull away a little bit. I got a Kawasaki behind him. And then the rest of the gang's all here. 4-way battle for third place. Green flag out, 1 lap down. That looks like the 77 of Braden Martin out of Narvon, Pennsylvania, chasing down the 68 bike of Cisney. I got a real tight battle there for third. Looks like Trenton Pence might be in there. We got a 3-way battle for third going on right here. We'll see what happens. 4-way battle for third. I got the 118 leading the 111. Whoa! They're into each other. Look at that, another pass. Oh, they got together. We got a rider by. Everyone stayed up. Oh, the phone's going in the right direction this time. Look at that, man. Every now and then you catch it. Great competition here in this 250C racing division. You know it's going to be changed up till they come back around, so it ain't even any point looking at the trackside reporting. We'll keep you posted here from the booth. Hey, Junior Mini's up next. Lincoln Miranda, Brock Conley, Roxon Weber, Luke Villers, Tucker Pence, Zachary Gordon, Tristan Hill, Tyson Dinges, Waylon Bertuzzi, and Ellis Jackson getting ready to do battle here at Doublin Gap in the Junior Mini 9-13 division. That's race number 17. Race number 18, Schoolboy 2. Head to staging, please. All right, what's going on the racetrack? Looks like the 77 of Braden Martin made the pass on John Cisney somewhere in the back of the track. Right now I am showing Pence in third, Trenton Pence in third, followed by Austin Wolfgang and Emmett Johnson, top 5. $250C Racing Division. We thank you for following along 95.9 FM on the FM dial. Brat Mag Media on Facebook. We're live on these first motos. We'll shut that down after the first set are done. I don't know if we're taking a break today or not. I got to find out from the track crew if we're going to keep rolling or if they're talking about taking a break. But we'll get to you here in a couple of motos on that action. $250C, race 16 on the track. Junior Mini loading into the gate, race number 17. Race 18, Schoolboy 2, you should be making your way to the staging area. White flag coming out this time around for that green bike. The number 77, Braden Martin, followed by the 68 of John Cisney. I heard a rumor somewhere that Kawasaki's can't go fast if they don't handle. I keep busting on these Kawasaki riders. going back to Prado last year. And Sexton, I like Sexton. You know, I even like Prado a little bit. But, you know, I don't think it's the bike. How are you in round 7 or 10 still trying to get the bike dialed in? Anyhow, what do I know about it? I'm just talking. I'm just a talker, right? I haven't rode a motocross bike. When's the last time I rode a motocross bike? I know when it was. It was when we were moving to Potter County. That was 5 years ago. And that was an ARM 125. It wasn't a newer model motocross bike. All right, what do I got? That ain't right either. Anyhow, yeah, just roll with it. That's a major crack you have in your foundation, period. We looked at 4 that day, and I think yours is probably at the bottom of the list. But I'll let you know if anything changes. Sorry if you're picking up there. I'm talking to my phone, giving some showing feedback. I showed a couple properties on the way here on Friday. All right, look at that. We got another one in the books. Another race in the books. Junior Mini's getting ready to hit the track. Your winner there was Braden Martin, followed by Emmett Johnson and Trenton Pence. Top 3 in the 250C division. Junior Mini getting ready to let her rip. 10 entries. Here we go. Schoolboy 2, you should be well into staging. Race number 18. Race number 19, start thinking about getting off the chair. Plus 35, plus 55 BC and women. All right, we're still rocking and rolling here at Doublin Gap. Race 17 of 21, I think, in the first set of motos. We got lots of great racing action to get through the day here for you. Perfect weather, fast racing, great track conditions. Getting ready to cut another group loose. Junior Mini. 9 to 13-year-olds racing 85cc motorcycles. Miranda, Conley, Weber, Villers, Pence, Gordon, Hill, Dinges, Bertothy, and Jackson round out the list. Got a little bit of delay over here at the starting gate. I'm not sure what's happening, but we'll be going soon. Go ahead, Mike Cahill, I heard. Let's get him rocking. Junior Mini getting ready to hit the track. They're giving the 1 minute sign. Sideways. Gates on the ground. Look at this jump from these two guys out front, man. Did they time that gate right or what? We got a battle out front, and they got about 10 bike lengths coming through that first turn. Now the rest of the pack's coming up on them here, getting around here. But what do we got? We got, oh, that's that 100 kid. That kid's fast. 200, I'm sorry. Tristan Hill. I thought it was the 100 that I saw earlier. Tristan Hill is leading the pack in the Junior Mini Racing Division. Thought I heard your daddy down here.
Nope, just now.
Guess you don't know if we're taking a break or going to keep rolling.
I called my dad earlier and he
I'll send them a.
I was gonna say I've been calling him a lot, so he's probably annoyed with me. So.
Yeah. Okay. I got a talkie up here. I can reach out to him. See if he answers. Hey, Jeff Yenter, it's Jim Bull. We taking a break or we gonna keep rolling?
We're gonna take a break.
All right, sounds good. 15 or 20, you said?
Yeah, the race one needs to be up there ready to line up while we're going intermission.
Roger. All right. Junior Mini coming around. One lap in the books. Let's see what's going down. We got a new race leader. Looks like the number 45 of Roxanne Weber. No surprise there. Those two guys got to jump on the gate. Him and Tristan Hill like you would not believe. Timed it perfect. Weber, Hill, a blue bike that I can't read the numbers on. Nothing on the jersey. 107 is in fourth. That's Luke Villers. I'll go to the live timing and see if I can get a handle on that for us. All right, race 17 of 21 is on the course. Up next, Schoolboy 2, 12 to 17 is getting loaded into the gate. I got Ian Washick, Bentley Flegel, Alexander Lamison, Tristan Gordon, Daniel McCutcheon, Landon Janke, Malachi Kraft, Aiden Allen, Adler Shaw, and Alex Schamberger. Should be another barn burner. That's race number 18. You guys should be well into staging. I got Junior Mini on the track as we speak. Race number 19, plus 35, plus 55 BC, and women. Okay, we're rolling through it. Up front, I got Tristan Hill on the 200, got by Zachary Gordon, the 121 out of Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, and Waylon Bertothy in third. I got these blue bikes battling back here, but there's no numbers on them and nothing on their jerseys. Could be Abraham Lincoln and George Washington for all I know. I know we got transponders, but what happens if they go down and we got a hand score? Y'all got to get some numbers on your bike, and that's coming from Jim Bull, the announcer. Not officially from Doublin Gap, but I'd recommend you get them lettered up. You don't need to buy no expensive kits. We used to use white contact paper from Walmart and electrical tape back in the day. All right, Junior Mini on the track, 2 laps down. We'll see where they stand when they come back around here at the end of this lap. White flag is out. White flag is out on the junior mini racing division here in Moto number 1. And I'm not trusting what I see on my live timing compared to what I see on my racetrack. So I'm going to let the official scoring figure this one out. Hi, Cal.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I didn't dock it any.
Okay, I didn't think you would.
Are you having fun?
I am.
This is a pretty nice view up here.
It is. I like being up here. I like being up here way better than what I used to do.
Yeah.
And I'm,
Nice up here.
I like the 10 races a year and being up here. I'm still debating that other part. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. All right, check the official timing for official results. I'm seeing something different on the racetrack than I'm seeing on the scoring. So I want to let them be right, not me be wrong. Junior Mini in the books, Moto 1. Schoolboy 2 about ready to take the course. 12 to 17-year-olds. I got 10 of them. Should be a good race. Race 18. Race 19 should be in staging plus 35, plus 55 BC and women. I got the word we are going to take a short break, but we're going to want the first group up in staging soon after we're done here. I'll make another announcement when we get the last group off the track for these first rounds. We'll make another announcement. It's going to be 10 to 15 minutes, just a light touch up, and we're going to keep on rocking. We want to get you guys out of here. Schoolboy 2. Board, 1 minute board is flashing. Here we go. Whoa, we got some bar banging up there in the front. I got the 5 of Ian Washik, the 88 of Janky, and the 19 of Malachi Kraft. And this is going to be a battle. They're headed down toward the pond. We'll see who comes out on top. This is going to be a great race. This Schoolboy 2 division, all racing 4-stroke motorcycles. I think Schoolboy 1's 2-stroke. Schoolboy 2, 4-stroke. 12 to 17-year-olds. It looks like Washik still has the lead. Kraft was by Janky. Landon Janky, and we'll see how quickly Malachi can get by. I think he's already maybe worked his way by Ian Washik. Malachi is on a roll. Not calling the other two guys a slouch, but he's just been on the gas this year. Schoolboy 2 racing action. Plus 35, Tom Nagel, Isaac McGinnis, Christopher Yothers, Richard Smith, and Ryan Shiflett. Plus 55, BC, Brian Semder, Michael Wetzel, Jude Harper, and Michael Reynolds. The women's class on the stagger, Cassidy Brown, Angela Martin, Angel Wheeler, Macy Newth, William Plank, Hannah Schindel, and Emma Phelps. Schoolboy 2, I got Malachi Kraft leading them through the rhythm section. Whoa! Look at that air, baby. Janky's challenging Washik. We'll see if he can get by him here. 1 lap down, Malachi's taking charge of this moto. I got Landon Janke right on the tail of Ian Washik. Rest of the group's pretty far back. Got a couple young kids down here cheering everybody on, especially Malachi. Washik's still holding off Janke. They're going down into the pond. We'll see what happens. Actually, we won't see what happens. We'll see who comes out front. Fourth place, I got the number 963 of Alex Schamberger, followed by the something, something, something. Looks like the 815 of Adler Shaw. All right. I got my age classes in the women's group getting lined up there. Race number 19 of 21. In staging, I need 65, 7 to 11 open, 65, 7 to 11 C. After that, race number 21, 50 electric, 4 to 8. Looks like I have Malachi Kraft. They're saying 4 seconds over Landon Janke. He finally worked his way past Ian Washik from Fredericksburg, Pennsylvania on the Yamaha. I think Ian took a moto win earlier in the day. Fourth place racer Alex Schamberger, 18 seconds behind your leader, followed by Adler Shaw. All right, stay tuned in on 95.9 the FM dial. We're going to shut this Facebook Live down after the first set of motos, and we'll get that posted up on YouTube and stuff later after we get home this week. It'll be on Facebook. You can share it with your friends and family. We appreciate all who tuned in, and spread the word around. We want to get more people watching those, just to keep up with what's going on here at the track when they can't be. All right. White flag is coming out for Malachi Kraft on that Beeline sponsored Kawasaki. Landon Janke's putting up a good fight. Malachi's got a good lead, but Janke's hanging right in there. He's not gaining on him, but he's pulling away from Washik here in the Schoolboy 2 class. Remember, folks, we got another moto to go. Malachi's got some groupies down here by the fence. Some age classes, plus 35, plus 55 BC are on the gate with the women's division. That's race number 19. Race 20, 6 to 65, 7 to 11 open, 7 to 11 C. You guys should be headed to staging. After that, we're going to have the 50 electric division, and we will be taking about a 15-minute break after we get those 50s off. But don't fool around, because they'll start working the track when they're finishing up, and Jeff wants to keep things moving, so he's asking that Moto 1 be up in staging. After these 50 electric bikes get off the track, I'd give it 5 minutes, and then I'll make an announcement. Get the 25 plus A, B, and C up to the gate, and then College Boy, Schoolboy 1, Race 2 will be into the staging area. We appreciate your cooperation. All right. This one's about in the books. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is waiting for Malachi Kraft on that green bike. Great race, and Landon Janke's just a couple seconds behind him, so it's a good ride, Landon. They put a smoking on the next couple guys. All right, what do we got? We got some women going to go next. We got some plus 35, some plus 55. Race number 19, Doublin Gap's 30th anniversary celebration. Round 4 of the MDRA series, but I think round 7 is coming up in 2 weeks. This is a makeup round from Sleepy Hollow back Memorial Day weekend. Round number 7 is coming up at the Flying Dutchman. Well, I call it the Flying Dutchman. It's Dutchman MX. I've been around a while. It used to be the Flying Dutchman long, long time ago. The Zeckman family were in control down there. We had some pretty good banquets and parties in that place back in the day. Then there was another era. Anyhow, gate's about to drop. We got a stagger start with the girls, or the women, I should say. Look at this whole shot. It's a number 114 of somebody. I don't have a 114. Mystery rider. Somebody on a KTM. The only KTM rider. I don't have a KTM rider on my list, so he must have snuck in at the last minute. We'll find out as they come around. Amazing Grace. How sweet it is. All right, women's division on the track for their first moto of the day. I have the number 45, Angela Martin, followed by the 323 of Macy Newth and 212 of Angel Wheeler. Go get 'em, girls. All right, up next, 65, 7-11 open. I got Wyatt Bertothy, Cade Lehman, and Braden Markley. That should be a good race. All those cats can fly. Let me tell you, get up and watch that go down. After that, on the stagger, I got the 65, 7-11 C Division, Lars Tagg, Liam Gabner, Landon Perrier, Colton Main, Rylan Gipp, Sebastian Velasquez, Sawyer Yingling, Remington Newth, and Jackson Kleitz. Get up here and line the fences. Cheer these 65cc racers on. We got the green flag out. It looks like the 114 of somebody. That's Casey Clark. He must be racing in that 30. He must have moved from the 30A division since he had no one to race over to the plus 35. He's eligible to race that class. I know he's not 55 yet. So that's Casey Clark on the Action Motorsports Yamaha, or Honda, I'm sorry, out front. It's red. Honest, it's red. I've never seen a red. Well, I did, white and red. I owned a white and red Yamaha. Anyhow, moving right along. Casey's out front in that 35 plus division, followed by the 121 of Richard Smith. And then I have the 187, 167 maybe, of Jude Harper. All right, adjusting that angle one more time on that live feed. What do I have going on here? Plus 35, Casey Clark out front, followed by Richard Smith and Tom Nagel. 55 plus BC, I got Jude Harper leading Brian Semder, Michael Reynolds, and Michael Wetzel, all longtime riders. In the women's division, I'm showing Angel Wheeler out front over Angela Martin and Macy Newth, top three in that division, okay? Next up, 65cc racers. We already announced them. That's going to be race 20. And then our final moto of the first set, 50 electric bikes, 4 to 8. I got Ryland Smith, Rogan Markle, Van Russler, Axel Irvin, Wyatt Smith, and Weston Miller. That won't take long to get through. We are going to take a very short break after those 50 electric bikes are done, but we're going to call pretty quickly for school board, plus 25, A, B, and C to get up and get on the gate, and College Boy and Schoolboy 1 into staging, because they're going to get out, make a couple touch-ups, and we're going to rock and roll and keep this program moving here for you. Concession stand is open. Come on up and grab yourself some goodies. Please remember to clean up after yourselves and your pets in your pit. We got dumpsters for you on the way out. We got trash bags if you need them. And great racing on the race course. I'm looking forward to this next race coming up, this 65, 7 to 11 class. There's only 3 racers in there, but they can all fly, and I'm betting they're going to be bar to bar getting around here. If you want to see a good race today, come up here and watch this 65, 7 to 11 open division with Wyatt Bartothy, Cade Lehman, and Braden Markley getting ready to do battle. On this last weekend of June. White flag is out. Last lap racing action for these age classes in the women. Casey Clark over Richard Smith in the plus 35 division as it stands right now. Clark's got about a 45-second lead, as he should. He's an A rider. And I don't think this is a money class, so I could be wrong. Jude Harper's leading the 55 plus BC division on the TM. I thought, what the heck is that guy riding? He's riding a TM out of Rumson, New Jersey. I don't think I know Jude. Could be another song there, but they told me not to sing. That is a TM, isn't it? They say they're the bee's knees, man, if you like a 300 two-stroke. I don't know how old that bike is. They've been around for a long, long time. I don't even know if they're still in production or not. I've been away for a little bit. Who can tell me? There's another pretzel for the winner. They tell me they got the world's best soft pretzels here at the Doublin Gap concession stand. You ought to come up and check one out. We do have a change in the women's division. Angela Martin got by Angel Wheeler, and Macy Newth is still running a solid third place there, followed by Willow Plank, Hannah Schindel, Emma Phelps, and Cassidy Brown. Checkered flag is out for that 114 of Casey Clark. Up next, 65s. I got to get up off my tail here and watch this class, because this is going to be some good racing, let me tell you. All right, 65, 7 to 11. Watch these cats go. Followed by 65, 7 to 11C. Going to be good stuff. All right, on that start, I was taking some pictures there. We had one had the front end way up the ground, and another one got sideways in that 7 to 11 division. We'll see what happens when I think it was Cade Lehman out front, but I'm not 100% sure about that. We'll keep you posted as they come around. In this 7 to 11C division, I got the number 3 bike, Lars Taglieri. Look at that. Don't look back, Lars. Keep going, baby. 225 of Sebastian Velasquez and the something 118 maybe at Colton, Maine. I didn't take notice there if Lars got that whole shot or not, but we'll have to check with his daddy later and see how he made out with that. All right, 50 Electric, we need you at the gate in staging. Ryland Smith, Rogan Markle, Van Russler, Axel Irvin, Wyatt Smith, Weston Miller. We're going to take a short intermission when the 65s and the 50s get done. We got 2 motos here, gang, but we're going to need 25 plus. We're going to want you up here pretty quick. It's going to be 10 to 15 minutes. Jeff Yetzer says, please get up here and get staged in the gate. 25 plus AB plus 25C. I'll give a shout out when this racing's all done. You guys can get heading up, and College Boy and Schoolboy 1 shortly after them. We appreciate all your cooperation. We got 1 lap in the books here. In this 7 to 11 open racing division, I thought it would be much closer, but we did have some rough gate starts coming off the gate there. And that makes all the difference in the world, as you well know. All right, that's a 401 of Cade Lehman out of Stewartstown, Pennsylvania, where my daddy grew up. He's in first place, followed by the 520 of Braden Markley, and then Wyatt Bertothy is back in third place. We'll see what happens as these C riders come through. Looks like Lars Taglieri still has the lead in this C division. I know his daddy's excited over there with the video camera. All right, good racing up front. In the 65, 711C class. All right, I got my 50 electric bikes loading into the gate. We're going to take about a 10 or 15 minute, maybe 15 or 20 minute intermission. Once that 50 electric class comes off the track, they're going to hit it hard and fast. I'm going to want my race number 1 riders up here to staging, please, so we can get you loaded in the gate. For all intents and purposes, we're going to keep on rolling, but we're going to take a short break. Cade Lehman has about a 5-second lead over Braden Markley, with Bertuzzi back about 22 seconds. I think Bertuzzi was the one that got sideways coming out of the gate. He didn't go down, but that'll definitely slow your horsepower down. I got some pictures of it. I have to go back and look, but they're on my camera, not my phone. Stop looking back, Lars. He's going to catch you if you keep looking back. 2 laps down, Lars is in front, followed by Sebastian Valesquez. And he is right on his tail and pushing him. Oh, he just went by. We had a pass. That's all right. Go, go, go. He's fighting back. Look at that. Back by him. All right. Love it, love it, love it at Levitz. Still got Lars Tag out front, followed by the 225 of Sebastian Velasquez. Could be anybody's race. We got the rest of this lap plus another one, so we'll see what happens. But I'll tell you what, they're gapping the rest of the field. They're on the gas. On the GG gas. GAS gas. 95.9 on the FM dial. We got this one and one more on the Facebook Live. And then we will shut that down for the day. Tommy Tag, I don't know if you're still watching, but your boy's doing good. You got to tell him to stop looking back. That was my thing, man. I was always looking back. And my friends would tell me, you got to stop looking back. It's like I'm not looking back. I didn't even realize subconsciously that I was looking back. And every time I'd either crash or get passed. So, you know, I did have a little bit of speed, C to B, but I could never get any further than that. But I kept looking back. I drank too much, too, back then. Braden Markley is out front now, ahead of Cade Lehman, according to my live timing. Lars Tag is still in first place. We'll see what happens when they come back around here. The white flag is out. I know Velasquez was right on him. But we'd love to see a wire-to-wire. Oh, look at this heat coming into the rhythm section. Look at this heat. Could be a pass coming up. Oh, man. Coming right into finish line. Velasquez got through that rhythm section a little better. Let's see if Lars can come back on him. Get inside. Get on the gas. Go, 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 go. Ain't over yet. Ain't over yet. Got one lap to go. White flag is out. Good race. No matter how it ends up. Come on, boys. On the gas. Keep her twisting. Go hard. Go inside. There you go. Look at that inside. On the gas. On the gas. Go, 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 go. Right? Look at that race, man. Good race going on, huh? How you doing today?
Good.
Good?
Oh, that was a high jump.
Going down into that pond section. Who knows what will happen when they come out of there. All right, we got one more moto after this. That's a 50 electric in the first set around. What's going on? Oh, did he get by him? He got by him. Looks like Velasquez got by Tagliari down in the back there. We'll see as they come back around. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is out for Braden Markley in the 7-11 Open Division. 50 electric up next. $50 electric. See what happens. Them bikes scoot. All right. We still got a battle going on down here for first place in this C division. Neither one of them are quitting. Velasquez got through the rhythm section much better than the last time, and that was a determining factor, I think. But Lars is hanging it out, man. He says, don't give up yet. All right, Velasquez with the win. There go the 50 electric bikes. Gate is down. 6 entries. Let's see what happens when they come around. Looks like the 77 of Axel Irvin out front over the 773 of Weston Miller, followed by the number 2 bike of I don't know. I don't got a 2 bike on my list. Happens now and then. Have to wait till that live timing comes back around. See what happens. All right, everybody. We're going to take a short break. I talked to Jeff Yenser. As soon as this class is done, they're going to hit the course with their tractors and their backhoes and their bulldozers, oh my. But they're not going to mess around. And Jeff's going to want to go. So you 25 plus A, B, and C riders, you be ready. Okay? College boy, schoolboy 1, be ready because we're gonna get back to it pretty quick. Just a short break. I'm going to wait till these guys are off the track, put a 5-minute timer on it, and then I'm going to call you up here. You can come on up now if you want. We're not opposed to that. So if you want to come on up, it's a nice cool day. It's not like you're sitting at the gate in 90-degree weather. If you want to get up in the tunnel and relax until they're ready, we would love to have you. All right, this is an update from yesterday, too. Mrs. Yenser told me we have the Smith family here, and they own the Fields of Adventure outdoor adventure park over a couple mountains over on the other side of Biglerville. I think Aspers, PA is their address. You can search them up on the internet. I just put in Fields of Adventure last night, and they came right up. All MDRA members, if you're a card-holding MDRA members, get free admission there for 2026. So we'll announce that a couple more times through the second motos here. I've been busy getting through these first set of motos. But all MDRA members, courtesy of the Smith family at Fields of Adventure, they're offering free admission in 2026 to you and your family. Go check them out. Tell them you're an MDRA member. Show them your card. And hang out away from the track a little bit. All right, these electric bikes are getting her done. These 50 electric, they call them. They're just little electric bikes. I guess they don't have a better name. Mini electric. I don't know. That's that 77 of Axel Irvin. It's great. You can't even hear them. They go by. My son and his son, they have a couple of these little electric bikes, and they live in this development down somewhere in Maryland. I can't tell you where. And it's like an HOA, you know, but there's a wooded section back there, and they built themselves a little track, and no one even knows that, you know, no noise, right? Not kicking up any dust. You're in the woods, real fertile back in there. They stay on top of it and keep it watered down. So it's kind of cool, you know, that you can ride these things wherever. 50 electric bikes out there getting her done at Doublin Gap. All right. Going to take a short break here. As soon as we get all these 50s off the track, I'm going to set a 5-minute timer, and then I'm going to call you guys up, 25 plus. If you want to make your way up a while, that's okay. Hang out in the tunnel. It's nice and cool. We're going to go pretty quick. Keep on rocking. Carol, I just shouted that out again. I forgot about that, but I'll announce it a couple times. Yeah, I just announced it. All right, we thank you for coming out and hanging out with us this weekend at Doublin Gap for our 30th anniversary. We had a great time last night here partying in the infield and giving out a bunch of goodies today. A bunch of tires went out here, all kind of free stuff, and yearly practice passes and classes and RV spots, helmets. Oh my, right? So we appreciate you coming out and having fun with us, celebrating 30 years of racing motocross here with the Yenser family. And hopefully we get another 30 years out of them. We got the younger generation is moving in on the business. The older generation tell them they're not done yet. But we got Colton and Rachel and Chase, and they all say, come see us in another 30 years, right? I just got to look. I don't know what that look meant, but, you know. Anyhow, I don't know that I'll be here. Lord willing, right? If I get another 30 of me and still upright and can move, I'll be happy. but I want another 50. So, hey, anyhow, enough about me. Back to the racing on the track. Our 50 electric bikes are getting out here and getting her done. I got Axel Urban in first, followed by Weston Miller, Van Russler, Wyatt Smith, Ryland Smith, and Rogan Markle. And I think we're going to get another lap in yet after this. We're going to shut down our Facebook Live feed at that point. And then we got some good racing going. Oh, man. Those guys were tight in there, and I had a little guy go down. Who is that? That's the number 111, but he's back up and on the move, man. Back up and on the move. The 111 of Wyatt Smith was in there challenging for a position, and they got tied up together, went down.
Carol told me to bring this up to you.
Oh, you heard me talking about TMs. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, see, I'll get it back. Yeah, they've been around forever.
I'm not dead.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Wait a minute. It should come out quicker than that.
What's your name?
Bob.
Bob?
I'm Jamie's dad.
I thought so. I wasn't sure.
Search. Here it is. It's named after the guy that built it. His two sons were Thomas and Micro. So it's TM.
Wow, I just got Bob just brought me a little bit of TM trivia. He wins a Hershey Kiss or something. I don't know. TM Moto, often referred to as TM Racing. We had a cat out here riding a TM today. An exclusive boutique Italian motorcycle manufacturer based in Pesaro, Italy. So what were the names of the boys?
Thomas and Micro.
Thomas and Micro were the names of the sons. So he named his company TM. And they've been racing motorcycles a long time. And they're near factory race bikes. I don't know if they're still being manufactured. I know they were up to about 7 or 8 years ago. Their Squeak Harlan was down in Keystone Trailers in Lancaster, was a TM dealer when I got out. TM is known for producing limited hand-built racing machines using high-end components. I see Ferrari in there somewhere. The Ferrari of dirt bikes. I know we had a dealer somewhere down in Maryland, too, with Stick Willies or something. We'll search it up a little further. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. 50cc bikes are finishing up here on the track. I'm going to set a 5-minute timer, guys, and I'm going to be calling you back up here because we're going to get right back after it. And keep this day going. Signing off on this Brat Mag podcast. We appreciate you all watching. And tune in Tuesday night. Brat Mag Media, we're going to have a special podcast again for everybody and try and keep those going. Brat Captain out.